I wanted to do a quick video, just intuitively. So, no cards or anything. Also, no like actual visual of cards or anything like that, or of me. Um, I may edit the video and add like some pictures or something so you have something to look at other than just a black screen, but we shall see. But first, I just wanted to say shout out to all you guys that have subscribed and that interact with me on the post. Leave your comments. Everything is much appreciated. Thank you guys for the likes, because I am growing this channel, and so I'm very appreciative of that. Um, I have, like, I could say 3 or 4, maybe 5 videos. I might be pushing it. I think it's like 3 or 4. But anywho, videos that 2 of them I've recently tried to upload, and for some reason YouTube is giving me the blues. Not really, because but they're giving me a tough time with uploading those videos. One of them was a "What Spirit Needs You to Know Right Now" message. So I guess whatever is in that message just wasn't for you to know right when I was trying to upload it. It'll be for when it uploads properly, and you're actually able to listen to it and view it. And then I had another one as well that I tried. I actually forgot about uploading it. I recorded it back during the full moon in Leo, so it's actually a little old, but I'm pretty sure the message is still relevant for someone. So I tried to upload that video, and that one didn't want to upload properly. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know if it's the videos itself. I know one of them I've done some editing on it. And the only thing that I did different than what I would normally do is add my intro. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep at it because I want you guys to receive your messages, okay? Because I really feel like they are very important for you guys to receive. So, anywho, I just want to go ahead and not only let you guys be aware of that, because I do realize it's probably been a couple days now since there has been an actual upload, for those of you who actually come and see what's been posted. But I was like, you know what, it's been some stuff coming to me, and I need to go ahead and let it be translated to you guys. So first things first, I keep getting something about there is someone, and this may or may not be for one person or more, right? But in anything that I say, use your discernment, use your intuition. Pray for clarity, receive what's for you, and anything that is not, let it be. Okay. There is someone who, there's some things that have been on your mind very heavily, okay? And I'm getting a couple different things with that, but just to get the message out. And you have yet to take action on some of the things that Spirit has already, like, shown you, or, like, downloads or ideas that they've, like, given you or sent your way, or that you've basically thought of or received for yourself. And that could very well be too many different reasons, right? One of them I'm definitely getting is you are very doubtful. On one end, and this could just be 1 or 2 people, I don't know. on one end of the spectrum, you're just flat out doubting yourself because you made effort before in the past, with a certain something, and you know what your situation is, with a certain something, and it didn't pan out how you wanted it to, or maybe you feel as though it failed, or maybe you feel as though you lost something within that process of making your attempt. Now, this could be, like I said, this could be so many different things for so many different people. So, take the message for what it is. But, like I'm getting an example as, someone, excuse me, someone wanted to start their own business of whatever that consists of for you, right? But say, maybe you did start it and maybe your sales didn't go too great. Or maybe you started your own YouTube channel and maybe you didn't really get any views. I'm also getting, it could pertain to a relationship. So, I'm getting like there's someone who you've been in a couple different relationships that were very significant for you, right? And it could be couple or few, your situation, but and they left, like, I'm getting scars. Spirit is saying scars. They left you with some scars, right? But what Spirit is wanting you to know right now in this time and in this season is that, like, I just keep hearing no more. So there's no more of that for you. For whoever I'm speaking to, you've learned the lesson. You've processed what you needed to process from those experiences. So Spirit is saying no more. You don't have to experience that anymore. And you have to trust that and believe that and know that to be able to welcome it in the opposite of that. Because if you are continuing to just sit in and dwell in those thoughts and those feelings, you're basically telling Spirit, God, Source, the universe, that is what you want to continue to receive. So Spirit is wanting you to focus less on what you do not want and focus so much more on what you do want. And so, obviously a great example of that is, instead of sitting around and, I don't know, like, you could be a person who is what would you call it? Like a binge tarot watcher or whatever. Because I know I definitely have been. So, you could be like a binge tarot watcher, right? And you're watching all these different videos, trying to piece things together for yourself, or maybe you're getting a bunch of different readings, and maybe you're getting like news about certain stuff, and you feel like you're not in agreement with it, right? Now, but really, like I say, I don't even feel like it's readings. I'm like direct readings that you're purchasing. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who you just watch a bunch of different tarot readings and you don't necessarily like get your own specific reading. And you may have, but in this specific instance, we're talking about literally, you just watch a bunch of different videos. You're trying to piece together what message Spirit is giving you, right? And in you doing that, there's other messages that are coming in that may very well not be your message, but you're like going against the grain. It's like, so say in the message, the reader is like, well, yeah, so this ex is coming back, and it looks like you're gonna take him back, and and then they say, oh, but use your discernment, or you have your free will, so this reading's not set in stone, which all of that is very true, but you're actually processing that for yourself, right? And then you go into these feelings of, oh no, nope. Like, not me. Nope, I ain't taking my ex back. That ain't me. I don't want that. Da da da. You know, and just like really like getting in that space. And the thing is, Spirit's like, no, we don't want you to do that. You don't have to receive any of that for yourself. It is a reading, okay? It is a reading, and while you will receive many downloads, you will receive a lot of truthful information that is, that is what you're seeking to hear, and or sometimes may not want to hear. That is not, like, you're not helping yourself, and it's not set in stone. So please always, realize that, and moreover, realize that you have free will, and within your free will, you're going to be able to make the choice that you need to make that is best for you. So if you do have an ex, or someone keeps telling you, oh, well, I remember you were selling such and such. You should try to sell them again, and blah 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 blah, or sell that again because yada yada yada. But deep down, you don't feel like you want that relationship back, or deep down you feel like, no, that kind of flopped. I really am thinking about doing something else. Then do what you feel is best for you. You don't have to take anybody else's word for it. And this is also something that's coming in as well, is as much as in some situations, okay, asking people outside of ourselves for their opinion can be helpful, okay? Please always remember and know that you already have everything within you. You already know your answers. You are that, like, half the time you ask people things outside of yourself simply because you really just need to get it out, or you really just need to hear yourself. So, because like you really already know your answer, and half the time when you ask people stuff, they'll give you their opinion, they'll give you their answer, and you go off and still do your own thing anyway, right? So it's like you don't need any validation from anybody except for yourself and the God that is within you. That's it. That's it. So if you have an inkling, a nudge, just this very strong feeling within yourself that there is something that you want to do and need to do, then do it. You don't have to, you don't have to ask your mama what she thinks. You don't have to ask your sister, or are they gonna support you? You don't have to do 1313 on the timer. You don't have to do anything along the lines of that, because, like I say, Spirit has already said no more. So you are in a season where basically, if we want to say everything you touch turns to gold, or if we want to say the things that you create, the things that you set out to do, you have a high probability of it flourishing, okay? But it's solely about you being in alignment with God, Source, Spirit, you know what I'm saying? And making sure that you're grounded, making sure that you are making strategic moves, okay? Just making sure that you trust yourself. Because you already know what you want to do. You already know what you need to do. Like, you got it. You're just overthinking. And granted, it's a good and a not so great thing, right? It's good because, that can kind of help you with your strategy, right? You can come up with multiple different scenarios when you're thinking, okay? But when you are overanalyzing so much so that you can not only confuse yourself, but then you begin to doubt yourself, because now you're like, oh, well, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, and I don't. God is saying in this season, in this time, in this your forward efforts of growth in whatever that is for you, right? You're going to pick it all up along the way. You're going to learn along the way. You're going to figure it out along the way. So, for those of you who have a very tough time with not being able to see ahead, this is going to be a period for you to really be grounded and for you to really just operate in your faith. And all you need is the faith of a mustard seed. I know y'all heard that before. Just a little bit of pinch of faith, and trusting that this go round, it's your time. It is your time. It is your winning season. Don't you feel like you've gone through enough? Don't you feel like you've 16 on the timer? Don't you feel like you've just experienced so much already that has knocked you down, kicked you while you was down? You made a couple steps, you got knocked back, well, can't even think of the saying off the top of my head right now. What is it? I don't know, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Times where you feel like you stutter stepping. But in this season, it's like what is that spirit? What is it? What are y'all giving me? What are you giving me? It's like a slingshot. You in your slingshot season. See, and granted, when I say that, I mean you're in the part of that season where the rubber band is about to be released. Okay, so it's also everything you didn't experience. You didn't already went through the drawback. Okay, and let me be very clear. I am talking about a slingshot. So if you are not familiar with what a slingshot is, go look it up. Look up how it works, how you use a slingshot, what it does. Okay. You are in the process, like you've already went through the process where the drawback took place. Okay. So it's just picture you yourself, your body, your mind, whatever you got going on. Matter of fact, I'm getting Bart Simpson, so I don't know what relevance that might have to somebody, but it very well could have some type of significance to somebody. Maybe you watch The Simpsons. Maybe you just watch The Simpsons. Maybe you need to go watch The Simpsons. I don't know. But I'm getting Bart Simpson because if I'm not mistaken, Bart used to always have a slingshot and be jacking people up with the slingshot. But I don't know. I ain't watched The Simpsons in a very long time. But you're in that season. God is about to release the rubber band, love. Release the rubber band. And I got somebody like right now, like like thinking like, okay, but when the rubber band is released, whatever is in the rubber band just goes flying. Which is very true, right? But that's exactly, and even in that could be something. Maybe somebody's about to do a lot of traveling. You might have been in a very, very slow season. You might have been in a very down season. And now things are about to really, 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 really pick up for you. So, listen, get your rest now, okay? Make sure you are getting your rest. And even when this transition happens, when you do actually take the steps that you need to take, when you do actually trust yourself and trust God, when you do actually put in the work, be strategic, you plan it out, or you even just take little steps along the way and you learn as you go, figure it out as you go. Make sure that you get rest. That is something Spirit is being very clear about emphasizing. Get some good rest as best you can. That is going to be the main way for you to stay focused, stay grounded, for you to keep your good energy, good thoughts flowing in, so that things can just flow and you can keep learning as you go. Okay. Am I clear on that, Spirit? Okay. Anything else? I just got Jasper, so I don't know if that's relevant to anybody. And I'm also hearing Joker. And then I'm getting Jack, like Jack Nicholson. So I don't know if that's relevant, but or something about a clown. I'm also getting maybe somebody's birthday coming up, or somebody's kid is about to have a birthday, or maybe there's somebody that is fearful of clowns. I'm getting like red lipstick, red shoes. So yeah, you take all that for what it is. Maybe these are things that you got going on right now, or maybe I'm getting also somebody's planning on going out. And listen, go live your best life. Have fun, okay? Be safe, okay? But maybe you was trying to figure out what outfit to put on, or what shoes to put on. I don't know, girl. Put you some red lipstick on and some red pumps, okay? And just show out a little bit. But, or I don't know. Also the red sneakers, okay? I'm also I just heard regret. So I don't know what you're regretting, but don't live in that space. Forgive yourself for whatever it is that you're regretting, okay? And just acknowledge that, we all go through something. 22 on the timer. We all go through something, right? We all make mistakes. And listen, if you are here listening to me right now and you are on that, I don't make no mistakes, and listen, this message is not your message. This is also probably not the page for you, because with here, the energy is that of self-improvement, personal development, right? Self-care, self-love, okay? Accountability, right? Shadow work, inner work, okay? Loving others, being a being of light, right? Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have, down days, shadow thoughts, doubts, fears, and you know what I'm saying? All of that is a part of just growth and just being here in 3D, in this temple, in your humanness, right? But over here, we know that a good portion of us have at least made some type of a mistake, okay? Confirmation. So I really just hold on, y'all. I'm seeing what this notification was right quick. Of course it wants to take forever to load. And with that, I'm getting somebody could feel delayed, or there could be some delays, or you could feel stalled with some things. So that could be going back to the prior message, but stop being regretful about whatever it is you regret. If you feel like you've made some choices that you look back on now, you're like, Lord, what was I thinking? Hey, look, shit happens. Like, let's just be real here. Like, shit happens. And it's important for us to just do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, really just do the work. Be able to look at ourselves for exactly who we are, right? Flaws and all, fuck ups and all, greatness and all, divineness and all. And just wholeheartedly accept ourselves. Because if you keep sitting around regretting things of the past, for one, you're staying in the past. And to my knowledge, we're in the present. But I mean, hey, that's a whole nother conversation in itself, right? But like I was saying, it's best that if it's something, listen, Spirit's like, look, we're gonna keep it real, straightforward, and simple. If it is something that you cannot control, why are you sitting around regretting it? Why are you sitting around overthinking it? Why are you sitting around feeling sorry for yourself? Why are you sitting around feeling bad about something that you at this point you cannot change? Now, for those of you who you feel bad about something, and it has to do with the fact that you've yet to communicate certain things to somebody, so like maybe you feel like you owe somebody an apology, then do that, right? Now, it does not mean that they have to forgive you, right? And this could be a vice versa situation, right? So this could be me talking to you, and this would be someone wanting to come to you and apologize about something they're living in regret, right? So you don't have to necessarily forgive this person, but I will say that it's in the best interest of each party to not only forgive yourself, but to also forgive the person. If you do not forgive someone, you are only hindering yourself, because you are allowing that to continue to live in your head rent free. And I'm pretty sure that you could use that brain space, that brain matter, for a long list of other things. Okay? So, it does not mean you have to deal with the person going forward. It does not mean you have to laugh in their, not laugh in their face. And maybe that's what it is. Somebody done laughed in somebody's face about something. But it does not mean that you have to be in their face. Y'all gotta be friends, buddies. If y'all relatives, you don't have to look. I love you, but I love you from a distance. I see who you are. I didn't like the way certain things took place, and it just is what it is at this point. Okay? But I'm gonna wrap up this message, and I really hope that it was helpful for you guys, you ladies. And just know that you are capable. You are more than capable of executing what you need to execute on. Okay, whether it's trusting yourself with selecting this new partner, whether it's trusting yourself to make the right decisions for your new business or your present business for you to help scale it, whether it's you making the best choice of your living situations or whatever's taking place with your family, your kids, like, you're going to be okay. And I know when you're in certain spaces, that's like just so baseline, right? It's like, okay, yeah, everybody say that, but no. coming from myself, but not only myself, literally coming from source. Like, all is still well. All is still well. Okay? So I am ending on that note, and I love y'all. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to do my best to get those videos uploaded because it's a good few, and I know you guys need to hear those messages. Okay? All right. So sending y'all love, sending you guys healing energy, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. See ya.